South Africans are calling Meghan Markle out for the offensive and probably fake fire story. Twitter user Kemi Owanibi commented, "Maybe because there were no housing units involved as they were housed in an official residence, or that it was a bad PR for the host country, or a high-profile case with fire incidents is taken seriously and gets reported, not after 3 years during a random chit-chat." Itumeleng Kubedi said, "So now she's trying to get Harry to stop visiting our country again because he used to holiday here with his ex. Ugh, man. Grow up, narcissist Meghan." Danielle Lattimore added, "This happened in 2019. Put that in the headline before trying to put our country in a bad light. We bother no one." Fatima Fats pointed out, "The story reads like it's made up. Funny how us as South Africans are reading about this so-called fire years later. Oh well, this is the narcissist after all. She's known to fabricate elaborate stories to the media in order to take the media focus off the royal family." The response from South Africans has been rightly thunderous and scathing. She trotted out colonial tropes. She insulted the people of South Africa. She humiliated herself shamelessly. She could not even understand that the seasons in the summer hemisphere are reversed, thus blowing her victim story out of the water. And Spotify has been urged to ask for their money back from their $15 million deal with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry after the launch of her new Archetypes podcast series. Retweeting a teaser clip from Spotify featuring Meghan, GB News reporter Darren Grimes wrote, "Spotify reportedly gave the pair $18 million for this podcast 2 years ago. Here, finally, is some material. I wonder at which point they'll ask for their money back." Meanwhile, the palace is turning the screws slowly and painfully. Ginger may never see the inside of Balmoral again. For sure, he won't as long as he's with Nutmeg. The school in their area have spoken about their entitled asinine behaviour. Then they say, "We're looking at the UK for schools. People are refusing to work with them." Markle has used her Duchess of Sussex title to promote her long-awaited podcast on Spotify, despite stepping back from royal duties with Prince Harry in 2020. In a new promotion, which lasted 1 minute and 33 seconds, there's a reference to Meghan's Duchess title. Meghan is heard saying, "You can find Archetypes only on Spotify." Someone then says, "You hear that? Now what? Sipping on iced coffee in an underground studio with a duchess." Therefore, the palace is starting to flex. Public are trying to give power back to the monarch to strip titles. Markle's new Spotify podcast has been slammed by critics who said it was almost entirely preposterous and just another way she can talk about herself. Celia Walden in The Telegraph said it was an interview with this inspirational sporting figure in name only, and that Meghan was interviewing herself. She also said the Duchess was the sort of person who hijacks every distressing anecdote with one of their own, only theirs is longer drawn out and more distressing. The Spectator's columnist Steer Spike said it was hard to believe that it took 28 people, including 8 executive producers, to make the episode, plus Meghan. The review added that tennis enthusiasts who listen to the podcast to hear from Williams might be a bit disappointed, because it is in fact all about Meghan. James Marriott in The Times described it as tastefully soundtracked parade of banalities, absurdities, and self-aggrandizing Californian platitudes. His 1-star review said the podcast will make you feel you've been locked in the relaxation room of a wellness spa with an unusually self-involved yoga instructor.